Hello, everybody. I just want to do a video on Futurama season 13. It just debuted last night at 8 o'clock on Hulu and Disney Plus. So last night I watched the first three episodes and I was like, wow, already this is better than the previous two seasons on Hulu and Disney Plus. So I woke up in the morning and when I did a review, so you can catch that review a couple of videos back. I did a review and then woke up the next day and watched another three. I thought I was gonna do like review the different segments of it, but I decided not to do it that way after all. And then I did some banking and I think I watched some ASMR or something, and I came back and I said, you know what, I'll finish it up. So I watched six already, so I had 7, 8, 9, 4 to go. So I watched the last four, and what a solid episode and entry into the Futurama catalog, if you will. It was really, really good. I thought the animation was spot on. Sometimes looking is classic, like from the classic years, like with the shading and the different 3D mock-ups and stuff. And one drawback is I have a 4K TV, Roku TV, I think a 50-inch TV and a smart TV, 4K TV, and most stuff on Disney Plus that's new is in 4K for whatever reason. King of the Hill wasn't. They don't put the Orville, but they're not making new ones of that right now. Maybe when they make new ones, that'll be in 4K. And also Futurama wasn't in 4K, so I don't understand. Some things are, like if you want to watch any of the Indiana Jones movies on Disney Plus or Hulu, they are definitely all in 4K. All the Star Wars movies, all the Marvel movies, all the Pixar movies are all in 4K. So like most things are in 4K. But just I guess I read online why they don't show everything in 4K. And it's simply because of a price thing. It's like money issues. Like it's too much to make everything, too much money to make everything in 4K. And as a matter of fact, cartoons are even pricier to do to put in 4K. So basically, that's why you don't have everything in 4K. But the really, really good season. There were a lot of good episodes that I really, really enjoyed. I'm hitting a blank with all the names of the episodes, but I will just say my favorite episode was the Pizza Parlor, Basement to the Pizza Parlor episode, which is a goof on the guy that thought Hillary had kids in the basement of a pizza parlor or something, and it was totally not true, and it was in D.C. Near the Potomac where they don't have basements. So that was a goof in this episode. It's really funny, the bureaucratic stuff with Hermes and his son and the snow. They had a thing with like snow falling, and it wasn't really snow whenever it was falling. It was either ash from the volcano in one episode. That was the global warming episode. That was another good one. In this one, it was paper falling in the bureaucratic building. And then there was also another episode that I really liked was the social media one where they wanted their kids to get off their phones and stuff and computers and games and stuff. That one was really cool, and I know maybe it's not the newest thing in the world to goof on. It's an older thing, like phones and stuff and whatnot, and also the pizza parlor thing that really happened with the guy thought Hillary Clinton had babies in a pizza parlor basement and it didn't even have a basement. It might be not relevant, but as for the pizza parlor one, I will say it's still relevant because me and my dad are like always goofing on that still to this day. We always goof on that pizza parlor thing because we used to live in the DC area, in Maryland, and it's just a funny story. We still goof on to this day. And as for the phone thing, and global warming, these are things that are like affecting our world right now. The ice caps are melting on the planet. Glaciers are melting all over the place. Ocean temperatures are rising. There's more storms. Although this year, I gotta say, we are. I don't want to. I'm hoping I'm not jinxing this, but we are in. What September, and we still haven't had a major or any hurricanes in Florida. So I don't know. You can't base that on whether global warming is happening or not. It's happening. The Earth is warming up. We had a super hot summer this year. Seems like the summers are getting hotter and hotter in Florida, and droughts all over the globe. And what happens in one part of the world does not affect somewhere else. So that's not, like it could be raining in Florida, but it could be a drought in Australia. So it's all where we live, and the one part of the world isn't the whole world, basically. So that was relevant, that episode. And another funny thing, now they've done jokes about Fry's pants coming off, and the pants, kind of like they did with The Simpsons with Homer's pants, his blue pants. And they kept this joke up in every episode. They almost like hammered it on your head, over and over again. But it was funny the way they did it, like in every episode. Like usually it's like maybe once a season, maybe a couple of times a season. This was like every episode they were goofing on Fry losing his pants. It was hilarious. I love that joke, that running joke. Another thing that was really good about this season, and I highly recommend if you've got Hulu, or if you've got Disney Plus or both, check out this show. Binge it. It'll help the chances of the show getting back. Like it's coming back. I'd be fine if it ended after next year, which I guess would be season 14. But I also wouldn't mind if it came back too, because that'd be cool too. And the only way that happens if people binge it. You got to binge watch it. And it's not just new viewers, it's people just doing it over and over again from what I have gathered. I remember I think we almost got the Orville back that way, but I don't know. For whatever reason, it's not back yet. We'll see if I'm actually gonna, after this, check to see what's going on that Futurama front. Go in some of my groups and stuff on Twitter, but yeah, great season for Futurama. I think it was the best one on Disney Plus, and animation was great. And if I had it like downgraded a little bit, they really didn't push the love story with Fry and Leela. I'm hoping maybe the next year they will do that in season 14. I'm hoping that they will show you a little bit more of that. And if they have to end, and they know they're going to end, if Disney's told them this is going to be it, we're going to give you one last season, I hope they end it where they show you Fry and Leela getting married, finally, a finality episode, and then show their kids. There has been graining, stamped pictures with their kids. Let's see it in reality on the show, even if a flash forward kind of thing. That would be really cool. And I absolutely love Futurama. I was there for the pilot episode. I believe it was after the Super Bowl in '99. And it was basically a New Year's Eve holiday celebration right after the holidays. I've seen every episode. I've seen every season. I was there for the movies. I was there for the letter writing campaign. I even got a letter back from Matt Groening and David X. Cohen when they tried to fire the cast members and stuff. And we did a letter writing campaign. I wrote Fox. I wrote everybody and told them we want the show to come back so many times. I was all part of that. Then I was there when the show finally came back on reruns and did really good on Cartoon Network. And that was all based on the movies and how good they sold, the DVDs. I have all the DVDs still somewhere in a box somewhere. I don't really watch DVDs anymore. And then I was there for its comeback on Comedy Central. And then I was so excited after they canceled it. I was pissed when they canceled it yet again. It was canceled yet again. And then I was happy when Disney announced, guess what? And I think this was somewhere like 2022. They announced, we're coming back on Disney, because now Disney owns it. So they own 20th Century Fox, it's 20th Century Studios. So they produce it. And it is one of my favorite shows. It's actually my favorite show. I mean, I like other shows. I think my second favorite show is probably The Orville. And then I like a ton of shows. I like Star Wars. I like Star Trek, all that stuff. I like all kinds of shows, superhero shows. But my two favorites are probably Futurama and also The Orville, probably are my two favorites of all time. And to see it come back was so exciting. We're now in our third season on Disney Plus, Hulu, or Hulu Disney Plus, and I'm just super excited to have it back. And if this is it, it's going out with a bang, and we finally got our show back. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening and or day and or night. Thank you. May the force be with you. God bless.